If I can keep from coughing, I'll try to sing loudly. Been through a lot, as all of us have, but he's always been there. And this Christian life it's a journey, isn't it? We hear it referred to as that. And this song is called Come to Jesus, or an untitled hymn, and it just really places well each step in our journey as Christians.
Yes.
And left to die. Oh, raise your head, for love is passing by. Come to Jesus, come to Jesus, come to Jesus and live. And now your burden's lifted, carried far away, and precious blood has washed away the stain. So sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus and live. Sometimes the way is lonely, steep and filled with pain. So if your sky is dark and pours the rain, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus and live. And when the love spills over and music fills the night, and when you can't contain your joy inside, rejoice in Jesus, rejoice in Jesus, rejoice in Jesus and live. And with your final heartbeat, kiss the world goodbye and go in peace and laugh on glory's side. Fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus and live. Fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus and live.
Yes, amen. Hallelujah. Yes, amen.
I wasn't planning to sing this one, but it was requested, so you have to do what the pastor says, right? It is well with my soul. It's one that I'm sure that we all know. It's been one of my favorites, and I don't know if you guys know the story behind It Is Well. It was written by Horatio Spafford, who was a wealthy lawyer in Chicago. And in the early 1870s, he and his wife, they had a son and 4 daughters. They were friends with D.L. Moody, and he was a great man of faith there in Chicago. And his son passed away, and then shortly thereafter was the Chicago fire, and they lost everything that they had and went through a really tough time. And so he decided to send his family on a vacation to Europe, and he put his wife and 4 daughters on a ship, and they took off, and then he was going to join them later. And on the voyage to Europe, they had a shipwreck, and his wife survived, and all 4 of their daughters died. And Horatio Spafford was just sent a telegram. It just said, saved alone, and it was from his wife. And so he moved as quickly as he could and got to New York and got on a ship and went over to Europe to join his wife. And as they were passing through the area where the ship had went down, the captain of the ship came to him and said, if you want to come up, I'll show you where we think your daughters died. And as he stood there and took in the sight and dealt with his grief, he went back to his room and wrote this song, which is pretty amazing for someone who's going through, basically had lost everything in his life. And it's good to know that no matter what life throws at us, it can still be well with our soul.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever this glorious thought. My sin not in part, but the whole is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, oh my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. Will you sing it with me? It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul.
Praise God, amen, and hallelujah, yes. Oh,
Toby's going to sing one with me, the last one. Do you want me to do this one or that one? Doesn't matter. Okay. This last song is an old Bill and Gloria Gaither one called Going Home. It goes really well with that last verse of it as well. It's one of my favorites.
Many times in my childhood, when we traveled so far, by nightfall, how weary I'd grow. My father's arms would slip around me, and gently he'd say, "My child, we're going home." Going home, I am going home. There is nothing to hold me here. I've got a glimpse of that heavenly land. Praise God, we are going home. Now the twilight is fading, and the day soon shall end. I get homesick the farther I roam. Oh, but my Father has led me each step